here is my speech that
This is Joe's presentation.
Okay, I'm listening.
there are few world leaders has influence in my life. And of course, Mahatma Gandhi in India, Churchill in England, and Martin Luther King.
And Gail.
And-
I'm sorry, go
Hey,
ahead.
Kim.
Go ahead.
So a lot of things I do in my life has that facet in part of my life. So when Sir asked me, not asked us to have one day at this meet, I thought the best way to do is bring some of the greatest inspiring quotes from Martin Luther King Jr. So here you go. I cannot cite the source here because it will take more time. So I'll read only the quotes. These are very important ones, because just listen to it, I'll read it very slowly so you will get it as much as we can. Intelligence plus character, that's the goal of true education. That is very, very interesting being in the institution, here. Number 2, if we are not careful, our colleges will produce a group of close-minded, unscientific, illogical propagandists consumed with immoral acts. Be careful, brethren. Be careful, teachers. Okay? A very profound statement. Number 3, true peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. We talk a lot about that these days. Number 4, science investigates, religion interprets. Science gives man knowledge, which is power. Religion gives man wisdom, which is control. Science deals mainly with the facts. Religion deals mainly with the values. The two are not rivals. Number 5, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Actually, there is another version of this particular quote, to mind my own 2 sons. The true leadership of a man is manifested when they are in crisis. So this is almost a similar version of that here. Number 6, we know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressor. Remember that. Number 7, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Number 8, out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Number 9, we have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. This is very timely, okay? I'm going to read it again. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I believe that unarmed truth, unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right temporarily defeated is stronger than evil triumphant. Number 12, the time is always right to do what is right. The time is always right to do what is right. the contemporary tendency in our society is to base our distribution on scarcity, which has vanished, and to compress our abundance into the overfed mouths of the middle and upper classes until they gag with the superfluity. If democracy is to have breadth of meaning, it is necessary to adjust this inequality. It is not only moral, but it is also intellectual. We are wasting and degrading human life by clinging to archaic thinking. That is what's wrong. Be a bush if you can be a tree. This is a good one, okay? I read that myself several times. Be a bush if you can be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't the size that you win or fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Let me read this again. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For if it is only the size that you win or fail, be the best of whatever you are. For when people get caught up with that which is right, and they are willing to sacrifice for it, there is no stopping point short of victory. See, some of these quotes are, you have to see from the context of the struggle, he was doing at that time. So, contextually, these are great, and also it is applicable now. Always say to America, be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China now, or even Russia, or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges, because they had committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly, somewhere I read of the freedom of speech, somewhere I read the freedom of the press, somewhere I read that the greatness of America is a right to protest or right. Then the last one and the famous one, you always hear this. We have got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I have been to the mountaintop. I have looked over and I have seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So those of you who are in the promised land already, make sure that we, fight for continuously for the dreams that he set for you, for me, and for the whole America. He was not fighting for one group of people. All the ideas and principles and talk all through his life had continuous meaning for not only for the one community that he was struggling at that time, but it is equally applicable to people like me who is not in the US at that time. Even today can read, get plenty of inspiration from these quotes. So that's why I read that one. I hope it will be profitable to you.
Yeah.